from someone that's in the NFL that the NFL told other don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that I won't say who. Somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, "Don't do that. Draft
really?
him." Yep, draft him. Don't do that because they weren't going.
Sundays and Wednesdays, 8:00 on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the Crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the Crew and you, to the Crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about it?
What up, baby? Welcome to the Crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so, look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom. You can be anything you want to be. And when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the Crew and you. To the Crew and you. With the Crew and you. To the Crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the Crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we have the OG. Let's get ready to rumble. Chuck Little John. What's up, OG?
What's up, man? I'm going to be a little bit preoccupied because I got my in-laws. They decided they're going to have the draft at 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh.
After I raised much ruckus and protest.
Oh.
They still decided they want to try to do it on a dog on Sunday night. Then
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they say I'll do it live on the show. I said, why? Y'all ain't gonna watch no way. Why I gotta do that? I'm mad.
Oh man. Hopefully they'll watch. But I'll be dog. You know what? It is fantasy football time, man. We are now officially 11 days away from opening day. 14 days away from, everybody else playing. So it's officially here. Do you know if we're doing another Friday game? I know we did last year. We did a Thursday game and a Friday game. Are we doing another Friday game this year as well? Do you know, OG?
You mean NFL?
Yeah, NFL.
Not 100% sure, but I can find out.
Okay. Yeah, find out for me. That'll be good. I kind of enjoyed that Thursday and Friday football on the first week, even though the game was, subpar because of the playing field. But I did enjoy seeing that. I think that was the Eagles Green Bay game, I believe it was.
There's a Friday night game.
There's a Friday night game. Okay, what game is it, OG?
Chiefs and the Chargers.
Ooh. That's gonna be a good one.
September the 5th.
September the 5th. And where are they playing at? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
Not Brazil. I hope not Brazil again, because I think that's where they have the issues at. Oh, but that's awesome. So you got the Cowboys and Eagles on Thursday night to open up the season. And then following that game, Friday night, you have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers, an upcoming team and a team that was in the Super Bowl the previous year. That's great. That is a great schedule. What you say, OG?
Oh, I say anything. I said it's great. Yeah, it's great. I mean, 2 conference games back to back, Thursday night, Friday night.
Yeah. That's how you start a season out. And I believe, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe this might be one of the best schedules I done seen in a long time for week 1. If you just go look at the schedule for week 1, you have some really, really, really good games coming on week 1, man. So we'll talk about that too in our episode 10. But let's welcome everybody out there. My dog first in the barbershop chair once again. None other than James Littlejohn. And this time he actually came on right before the show came on. And it doesn't like anybody else wants to get in that barbershop chair, man. So we will get this man a free cut today, man. So welcome in my dog Pee Wee, James Littlejohn, man. Thanks for being first in the barbershop chair. His brother, Rodney Littlejohn, came up second. He said he's up next. So he's up next. All right. And then my dog Quest is on. What's up, big dog? Welcome on, Big Quest. And my cuz Phil Harris, man, he said, yes, absolutely. It is in Brazil again. So
Yeah, I just saw that.
So Brazil has another opportunity to improve on what they did last year on the field. Of course, we all know it's a soccer stadium. So the field was kind of messed up last year. So hopefully they can fix that, man. Or we won't see as many players slipping like they were last year. So looking forward to it. OG, how you coming in today, brother?
I'm coming in.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. See that new hat right there, don't you? That fire hat, bro. You see that hat right there, bro.
What's that say? Mufasa? What's that say on there? There's like a lot of stuff going on.
That's the team that's probably gonna come in second in the NFC East. I'm gonna go ahead and give Philly their props.
Okay, we coming in first. So that means y'all coming right behind us, huh?
Yeah, I'm giving Philly their props.
Oh, Philly. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. You say what you want to say. Well, man, look, I'm coming in great, man. I've had a great day today. I had a date night or a date wife, man. We finally got the house, and I'm gonna do a little ice cream reel. Went to a couple ice cream shops this weekend, so I did a review on a couple of them. So we'll jump into that. I'll talk a little bit about that on my. Y'all come on over to. I forgot what I call my doggone thing. What is I ain't done a reel in so long. I forgot what I called it.
Really, G?
Yeah. Oh, Right Reviews. There we go. Come on over to Right Reviews over on YouTube and TikTok, and y'all see a review of ice cream for the Atlanta area, man. Got some pretty decent spots, man. I checked out. All right. But before we do any of that, man, let's welcome everybody else that's out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember, when you come to the channel, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 10, season 6, man. We got a great show today. We are going to talk about these cuts, that are happening on Tuesday, and some cuts that already have happened, and some players that may made the cut. We'll talk about that as well. And also, we got to talk WNBA. We missed out last week on talking about WNBA, but it is coming down to an end. And we have some people that have surprised a lot of people out here, man, in the WNBA field. So we definitely have to get going on that, man, and talk a little bit about that as well. And we'll talk about what I showed you all at the beginning, man. We're talking about Eric Dickerson coming out and saying he got, some information that there has been some collusion going on, which we all know the NFL does it, but and some collusion going on with Shador. So we'll talk about that as well, man. But before we do that, man, we'll give our wonderful sponsor. And he was supposed to be here because they didn't call me up today, man. He was over the house all weekend. But
wow.
Yeah, so we'll give our wonderful sponsor, Mr. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews, a huge shout out.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right. So if you look over here in the chat, we have a question from my cousin, man. He said a question for the crew. Do you feel the Sanders brothers were targeted? Well, welcome, Stunt Room Entertainment. Welcome on, big dog. Good to see you back, bro. And we will talk about it. Let's jump into that right now, man. So
Tight end, Zach Davidson. Swing.
See if I can play it from the beginning.
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. Swing.
All right, so this right here is the video or the clip that got Shiloh Sanders kicked out of the game, ejected out of the game for throwing a punch. The question that our Phil asked, man, was, do y'all feel like the Sanders are being targeted in this situation, man? What do you all think? We all know how we feel about how they're being treated, but do y'all feel this was a targeted situation with Shiloh, and did it deserve the ejection that he did receive? And let's start with you, OG.
I know he threw a punch, but my man was the official right there. I couldn't hear the whistle when the whistle was blown, but the dude was blocking him seemed like it could have been after the whistle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never did hear the whistle on the clip that I saw, but the way it was going seemed like there was some interaction with this guy too. And then Shiloh retaliated. But then, why they let the guy? Because after Shiloh did that, then my man did the little too short thing or too little thing. So that should be unsportsmanlike conduct on him too. So why did they just go one way? If you ask me, do I think they're being targeted? Then I would say, in this case, I would say, yeah, it shouldn't have gone just one way. I just think that they were waiting on him to do something or retaliate, whatever the case may be, and they're all over it. And just disregard what led up to that. All I'm going on is the fact that he was the last one to retaliate. But they say, retaliate last, you always caught. But still, it was a lot that led up to that like he was ignored. So I just think they got them in a different light right now. Both of the Sanders brothers, and to me, it's unfortunate because I think teams are trying to look at them and punish them based on D-line. It shouldn't be that. Look at them for them. They're young men coming into this draft. They're men too, coming into it trying to make an NFL team. Don't base what's happened in the past with their dad. And keep that under your hat as far as an undercover reason for doing what you're doing. Mm-hmm. That's just my take.
That's fair. Corey, big dog.
What's happening, fellas? I apologize for being a little late coming to the show, but
good, bro.
when I look at that clip, man, how many tight ends push and continue to push after the play all the way to the end zone? What did you expect the dude to do? Now, the thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is they said, after the game, he was, like, I guess he was say he's gonna be disciplined or whatever. But by that following morning, he was cut. Cut day is at least Tuesday. You would think that, considering he been working hard trying to make a spot on that team, that he would have been cut with the, if they're gonna cut him on Tuesday. But you cut him right after the game. It's like they're waiting to find a reason, But my thing is this, and if he didn't make the team because of his effort, because he wasn't good enough, okay, so be it. Nevertheless, I think, I don't know if it was OG that said it or either UG, but one of y'all said that it's about entertainment also, right? It's a game of entertainment. And then I think about it, especially coming from what we've been seeing from Cowboys. Like I said, it's a part of drama too. Drama brings money, a little bit of entertainment. This kid has been doing nothing but, being a part of the community, doing his best to or even on his platform to show him that he wants to be there. Now, I'm not saying that he should have won the starting position, but I think at that point when I was misread on him fighting for a starting position, it was more or less a special teams position. Now, I know this dude got enough charisma and enough, fortitude playing football to be on special teams at least. Nevertheless, I'm going to say this here to answer your question about these kids being targeted. I think they are. And considering the fact that Eric came out and said that there was definitely collusion with these kids and they were trying to show them make an example out of them, I'm hoping that with them, because I'm that's why I said in our group chat that if your prediction is correct, then they're going to. I think Shiloh has already made a spot, though it's kind of crazy that they're going to have 5 quarterbacks eventually. If you let these kids go, I'm hoping that a team or a good GM or a good owner decides to go, you know what, I'm not playing this game anymore. These kids can play football and pick them up. The right team pick them up. I thought Tampa Bay was the right one. And I'm surprised at the coach, considering he's been saying nothing but good stuff about Shiloh. And then you wait for him to, this dude plays defense. I could see if he was a wide out, then he's swinging at somebody, play defense. And he was just pushing additional 10, 15 yards after the play was over. What you want to do? I mean, probably frustrated, but it's a bad thing, but it's a part of football. I'm not upset, but I'm hoping that the right team picks the dude up because he is a football player. You know what I mean? So as sad as it is, it's a part of the game. I would have wanted it to be a little bit different, but before I finish, Fear Harris said background noise. Is that me? Do y'all hear background noise coming out?
Not anymore. It was earlier. Okay. The TV was on or whatever it may be.
Okay.
That we talking about.
All right.
Yeah. No, it's clear now. We hear you perfectly. So let me ask you all this then, man. So we all know Shedeur was a undrafted free agent when he was picked up, and we all know he was fighting for a spot. He was the 4th safety on the squad as of yesterday, right before he got let go. And the chances of a undrafted safety making it into the league are very slim anyway. So are we putting too much onus on the fact that it is Deion Sanders' son who is now being cut instead of just a player who was undrafted?
It's a little bit of both, man. It's got, we've seen guys go undrafted and become Hall of Famers. I'm not saying that he was that kid, but his pedigree showed that he good football player. Now that's what I'm saying. I'm being fair with this. If he wasn't good enough to make it on the spot, so be it. But you don't want them to be fine. You don't want it seeming like they're finding excuses to get rid of the kids. You know what I mean? And we knew that it was a long shot because honestly, I think when we were talking about the draft when it came to Shiloh, that it was going to be probably a 5th or 6th pick if he got that far. And like you said, he ended up being undrafted.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be undrafted. I thought he would be an undrafted player. Yeah. Yeah,
and I think I may have said 5th or 6th, something like that. Hoping that he would have got in on name recognition. But stop. I'm sorry. But I do feel like there is a Sanders effect to this, where the how they say the sins of the father are being reaped by the children. Now there's no sins, but we know that a lot of them didn't like the kids. But I do feel like there's a part of that Deion portion that these kids may be suffering from.
OG, do you? And I'm gonna give another point to this or another side to this that may be it. By him being cut early, does that give him an opportunity for other teams to look at him earlier than the rest of the people that are going to be cut out on Tuesday?
Oh, early. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So word the Bucks could have been doing him a favor by getting him out there.
So right. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Chuck.
I guess we can look at it that way, but I don't think they were doing him a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like Corey said, it's a reaction to what I think what happened on the field, and another thing I agree with Corey said is, this dude could have made a special team and nothing else. I mean, he go bring the pain. He brought the pain in college, so he go bring the pain, and that's the kind of thing you want on your special teams. But yeah, I think it does give him a little bit of advantage to get picked up by somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does get that opportunity, and like I say, you got to give these two gentlemen an opportunity to prove themselves for themselves. And I keep saying that. Right. Because I think a lot of these teams are based on the fact that of Deion. Mm-hmm. We don't want Deion coming to our camp. We don't want Deion trying to get on our sideline. But Deion coaching college. Mm-hmm. So the chance of him being there every game is probably slim to none. But still, I think that still lingers in the back of some of these teams' decision making where it shouldn't. Deion to Deion, these kids are trying to make a name for themselves. Let them do it.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Pee Wee says, man, I think it's a need for Shiloh on somebody's team. Honestly, my Dolphins could use a safety. And Phil asks, will Shiloh get picked up by the Cowboys? He won't be picked up by the Cowboys. We have our safeties lined up already, and I think we're gonna cut some safeties that we actually like already. So we already have 4 safeties already, and that's who we're probably gonna run with, man. So I don't see him being picked up by the Cowboys.
So let me ask you a question, then, G. Because I know when he was in college, you weren't big on it. Mm-hmm. To the point you said he definitely wouldn't be drafted. I think me and Corey already said he may get drafted in the later rounds. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't have all your safeties fulfilled, is Shiloh somebody that you want on your team?
I've seen some good things in these preseasons that he's done. I still don't know if I would bring him on. I don't think he's been good enough to where I would feel comfortable to have him as my safety.
He's not going to be your starter.
He's not. But if I got him on my squad, there's a chance that he can start at some time because injuries happen. So will I feel comfortable having him come in as a somebody that can start? I still didn't see enough, in the preseason for my liking. But
hold on, G, you tripping, man? You tripping?
I don't mean down on this dude. That's why I asked that question.
So not even on the squad, can't even make the 53-man squad.
I wouldn't put him on mine. I would not. I thought he had a pretty decent preseason against the 4th string, the third people who are not going to be in the NFL. But it wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular.
Hold on, and that's what I'm saying. You trip. You sound like okay. So Todd Bowles said the same thing that you kind of saying. But so let me read what Todd Bowles said. He said you can't throw punches in this league. That's inexcusable. Mm-hmm. They're going to get you for that every time. He said that's inexcusable. They're going to get you every time. You got to grow from this. But he said they want to keep him on the active roster or on the practice squad.
Okay.
Do you want him or do you not want him? And then it says here, going into the game before he got ejected, he had 4 solo tackles. What you talking about? You ain't see enough.
4?
Yeah. What do you want from him?
I want a little. I want more personally, but
10 tackles. What you?
Yeah,
what you want, G?
What is that for? Just on defense, or is 4 in special teams? It
said Sanders was ejected from the game in the first half against the Bills for throwing a punch. Then it says here, Sanders had 4 tackles before the outing.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he had a better game that before you saw that, but. Right. 4 tackles ain't terrible in the first half.
It's not. I mean, it's not bad.
But you're saying those 4 tackles against 3rd and 4th strings don't weigh heavy?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't weigh as much against people that you're not going to be playing against.
But that's who he is on the field with. So if he's being successful with them, I mean, if he doesn't have the opportunity to play against the ones, then how you going to sit here and judge him just on the fact that he's playing against who he's playing against?
Because if you show yourself good enough to your coaches, they will put you up to the 3rd string, 2nd string, so you can go play them. You know, early on. That's what should have been. He should have been doing whatever before this 3rd game to get him a better chance. We always talked about, like, man, he's still on the 4th. He's still, 4th safety. Like, his chances gonna come late. The chances of seeing any player that you see playing on the last preseason game, chances are they're not going to make the squad. That's on any team.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and this is the reason, OG, you was telling me that you don't watch it because they're not going to be in your team anyway.
No, that's not what I said. I said I don't invest much in the preseason because I kind of said what you said, but that had nothing to do with the last game. You trying to stretch everything on the last game. If a player's playing the last game, chance of making the team is slim to none. I say I don't go out there and invest much in the preseason because I can't make a decision on who's going to be on that 53-man roster. So I'll work with my team after I get my roster. You have a tendency to say, well, I like this guy. Hey, he go get cut, whatever the case may be. I can't make no kind of decisions. You can't either.
Right.
So I deal with the 53-man roster when it's assigned to my team on Tuesday. Okay. That's what I deal with.
Whether they showed out or not in the preseason doesn't matter.
It don't make any difference. I can't make the decision. That's not my hand. I can see if I got to vote on something, then yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be vested in it. I can't curve that decision one way or the other. Me watching is not gonna make a decision.
But I think it helps you out for, like, when you're saying, hey man, I think this guy deserves a spot. We can't say this man deserves a spot. We ain't really watched him.
But gee, as I say, you still not gonna make a decision. But and then the two, I think it's still the unfairness of them not having the opportunity to do what they need to do. Some people may think that Shiloh did enough to move up the channel.
Right. That's fair.
But then they decide just like Shador. And I know we ain't got the Shador yet, but what they did to Shador Saturday was a travesty. That's a travesty. That's absolutely unacceptable for you to do that man like that. And like I said, that so how fair is that? How much of fairness and opportunity have they truly been given since they've been in camp?
So let me ask you this: do you think Shador and Shiloh are on the same level?
Shador has gotten more exposure. He's a quarterback, so the quarterback's gonna get more exposure. That's automatically off the top. Shador was going to the draft was picked to be in the 1st round by most people. But then that travesty happened where he got picked in the 5th round.
Right.
Shiloh didn't have that much hoopla about him being a safety. But I already told you, I saw Shiloh play when he was at South Carolina in the SEC, and he played great in South Carolina. But then he chose to go to Jackson State and be with his dad and play for his dad. So to me,
but he wasn't a standout at Jackson.
He had the talent.
But he wasn't a standout. Like when you talk about Jackson State, you weren't talking about Shiloh. You was talking about Travis Hunter. You was talking about Shador. You wasn't really talking about Shiloh. Was the afterthought. Shiloh was like, oh yeah, he does have the other son that plays on the team.
But like Corey has said, there have been players that had come to the NFL and been undrafted and been successful.
Okay. Yeah, so I agree with that.
So I mean, you've been down on this guy. When you get down on somebody, you down.
I'm not. I'm just trying to give a different view of it, man. I think we're looking at it differently because it's Deion Sanders' son. I don't think, and I'm just being honest, I don't think Shiloh was that great to be an NFL player. I don't think he was the best safety in the league in the country. I don't think he was a top safety in the country. I think he got a chance because he was Deion Sanders' son. That's just my opinion on it.
You know what I say by opinion. You know exactly what I say by opinion.
So Dame says, Galen, so how many tackles did your safety make on a first string player? So this can go either way. Deion Sanders was great at saying this man don't have a lot of tackles because this man don't get the ball thrown on him. On the other hand, this man had a ton of tackles because this man always catching passes. So you can look at it either way when you put out how many tackles a person has. He may have 4 or 5 tackles. Why? Because his man is running open on him. He got to tackle him. So I mean, you never know why this man. Why we just looking at the stat and say this man had 4 tackles? It could be several reasons why the man had 4 tackles.
No. See, now you're playing like that semantics game. You know what I mean? I don't know, because like we've seen Colorado, we've seen where he's been a force. We've seen where he's been a playmaker. We've seen what I'm saying is he deserves to have at least a roster spot. And you're saying I don't think so. You're saying that you hadn't seen enough of the kid. Now you know the dude he's a baller now. He can play football. Now I'm not saying that he needs to start. I'm not saying that he has to be a safety, but most of the time those safeties, those cornerbacks, a lot of those guys, they can run down. He can run down the field and bash somebody's head in, you know. And then they done changed the rules now. It ain't even that tough anymore. You telling me that he can't make a special teams spot? That's what I keep asking you. You give me semantics on, well, you know, maybe this I ain't see enough and do enough.
What about the special team players that they already have? We're just gonna throw them out because Shiloh's there?
This dude is playing 3 games. He's had an impressive 3 games until look, okay. The only reason why, from what I'm reading with the Buccaneers, they let him go. They found a reason, like OG said. Oh, we got him now. We done found some kind of. We done got something. You let him go for throwing the ball. This dude plays defense. A lot of defensive guys do that jump. You know, a lot of times they grab and hold, and this is defense we're talking about here. And you let him go for that?
I don't know if they let him go for that. Like,
come on, G. Come on now.
Okay.
The man was the 4th safety on the team.
So why let him go now? Why let him go? Okay, so it's just coincidentally that they let him go after he got kicked out of the game. That's just coincidental.
Because you know he wasn't gonna make it. They let go of 17 other players today.
Okay, let me ask this question. Is Tampa Bay down to their 53-man roster right now?
No, not yet.
Okay, so that's the case. Okay, that's not the case. Then why cut him when you cut him?
Why not? If you know, all right.
Why you still okay? So
listen. If Shiloh was on the bubble already, right? He didn't get to finish the game to see if this man can make my squad, right? So all you have is this man was on the bubble. This man played a half of football and didn't get to play the other half. I know now. This man's not gonna make my squad. Why do I have to wait until Tuesday to cut him when I know he's not going to make it already?
I wish I know who was left to put in. I wish I know who was out there. I'm gonna wait to see who else they cut.
You don't meet Corey.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
No, I'm talking to Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know this, he was already on the bubble. This man did not get to finish the whole game. So when you don't have an opportunity to show yourself to put the whole game in, like everybody else, why does the coach now have to wait? Okay, because this is Shiloh Sanders. I gotta wait till Tuesday with everybody else to get cut, or till Sunday. There's no need to wait. Like, hey, coaches, man, what do y'all think? Well, I mean, I didn't see enough. He didn't show up enough for me to to even have a debate about it. There was no other coach probably up there, obviously standing on the table for Shiloh Sanders. That's
Why was Shiloh Sanders waived? Okay, so look, I'm just going off. I know this AI, this is subjective. All right, so it says that Shiloh Sanders was waived by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers less than 20 hours after he was ejected from a preseason game for throwing a punch. A personal knowledge and decision, that was made by the Buccaneers. They don't have any other thing on here besides that, Now, when I'm reading about the kid, he was having, not saying an impressive preseason, but he was having, I guess, enough of a season to make the roster. That's all I'm saying, to make the roster. And I'm kind of thrown back on your take on it, but I understand. You have the take of the masses that are against the Sanders.
not even the I'm not trying to say you're telling me, just these are your words. I thought he's having a good camp, not a great camp. I thought he's having a good preseason. Is that good enough for a man who was undrafted, who is the fourth safety? Is that good enough?
Come on, G. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. Now we know why the kid wasn't drafted.
No, I don't know. I do know why he wasn't drafted. Why do you think he wasn't drafted?
Why wasn't he drafted?
Because he wasn't great. He was not a great safety in college.
When we talk about fifth and sixth rounders, we're not asking for great. We're asking for good.
So Mr. Irrelevant was great.
Look at Brock.
Can you ask my question, please, sir?
I'm about to ask you. Look at Brock Purdy's.
Go to the guy this year.
I'm not talking
this draft.
Let me look up who it is, because I don't know who it is. But let me look up who it is, and I bet you he had hell of our stats.
Mr. Irrelevant 2024, 2025.
So you gonna say everybody that got drafted in the NFL this year was absolutely 100% great?
Kobe Minor, a cornerback from Memphis.
Okay, what was his stats?
I don't know what the stats are, but you tell me Memphis could beat Colorado, you trip.
But you talking about the player. They didn't pick up Memphis, they picked up the player. So what did the player do? So look up what the player did and tell me what he did. He wasn't no average Joe.
But what I'm saying to you is, even when that happens, if you pick the Mr. Irrelevant, he was the last guy available, the last available pick in the draft, right? And Kobe, whatever his name is, went to Memphis. So I guess I would have to look up his stats. But there's no way you're telling me that a kid from Memphis.
Why not?
Well, they say he had 38 combined tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. But he started out at Texas Tech. He went to Indiana.
Oh, well,
then he ended up at Memphis.
None of that matters.
Well, I mean, he wasn't good enough to play these other two.
Hold up. That you saying he went from Texas Tech to Indiana to Memphis. Yeah.
None of that matters.
It should. That's your pedigree.
You didn't say. Wait a minute. We didn't say Shiloh went from South Carolina to Jackson State to Colorado. Now, why we can't move the goalpost for another player?
We know why he moved, OG. He moved for his father, but like OG was saying, he started in the SEC. Act like he was just playing some rinky-dink ball.
This man could have moved because the coaches left.
No.
You're gonna discredit this dude from Memphis because he moved, but not discredit the next person because he moved. You don't know why this guy left Memphis.
If Shiloh would have stayed in South Carolina, this would have been a whole different player we're talking about here. But what I'm saying to you is,
probably wouldn't be talking about him at all.
This dude played baseball and football at South Carolina. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Hold on 1 minute. In his 2024 season at the University of Colorado, Shiloh Sanders recorded 67 tackles, 44 unassisted tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 breakups, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 1 defensive touchdown in 10 games.
Do you hear
What that sound like? What that sound like?
That sounds like a good season. So where did he rank among? Where did he rank among safeties?
Compare it to my man we just said.
Where did he rank among safeties?
No.
You
Where
just
did he
want
rank
to
against the
compare
guy that you just talking about?
You just want to compare stats.
Okay, so look here. Well, look up this doggone. You didn't. What else did he do? That's all he
We
had.
already said that. We already said what my man stats was.
How many? He was a cornerback. So how many passes did they catch on him?
How many passes they catch on who?
On the quarterback you're talking about from Memphis.
Okay, I got the Memphis guy here. All right,
Okay.
Minor was a transfer, like I said, to the Memphis Tigers. In 2024, he notched 38 tackles, with 7 being for a loss. He said 2 sacks, 6 pass deflections, and 2 forced fumbles in 11 games.
Okay.
Hold on. Did you hear what? Did you?
For a cornerback. For a cornerback.
Shiloh.
For a cornerback.
Okay.
Right.
So you comparing the apples and oranges.
That's what you just did.
I'm saying you saying that
conversation started about Mr. Irrelevant. Was Mr. Irrelevant?
No, y'all brought up Mr. Irrelevant, right? Y'all asked me, is he better than Mr. Irrelevant? Mr. Irrelevant is good at his position. That's what I'm telling y'all.
You think that kid gonna be a cornerback?
That's what he is.
No, I'm saying you saying that you asked question, do you think that Shiloh's gonna be a safety somewhere? You said you don't think he would be.
He said for the Cowboys. He said if you pick him for the Cowboys. I said no. For me, that's what I said.
Okay, now, so I guess what I'm saying is,
if he goes somewhere else,
he could have been. Yeah, he could have been a Mr. Irrelevant too.
Shiloh could have. He definitely could have. He definitely could have. He wasn't, but he definitely could have.
No, with your initial statement was that guy was probably great and had better stats than Shiloh.
That man had great stats for a cornerback. Those are great stats for a quarterback. This man
and Shiloh didn't have great stats for a safety.
Where did he rank at? Look where all of them ranked at. That for a safety or
that's just like everything else. That's subjective. Stats are not subjective. I'm just saying.
Look at the stats for safeties.
Ranking the stats for safety for 2024 college ranking.
There we go. And y'all got me fighting for people I don't even know. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
No, you fighting because you dislike Shiloh that much.
I don't dislike Shiloh.
If you didn't, you wouldn't be fighting like you fight.
I just did. I told y'all I didn't think he was an NFL player before. Like
that's opinion, Nathan. We know what the rest will come in the rest of that.
To see y'all, but y'all are all shocked. This man was undrafted. This man, and y'all are upset.
We know why, but we know why.
No, we don't. We say, you know why? You said he was just okay. He was just okay in the NFL. He was just okay. You want him to stay.
So let me tell you, and I say that because right after the draft, he was added. They picked him up right after the draft. The day after the draft, the Buccaneers.
Everybody gets picked, and that Sanders name is good. It's for something.
Man, let's go on to something. I'm tired.
For real. Yeah, you tripping. I don't even want to talk about this.
When he gets delusional on the topic, he gets delusional on the topic.
Wow, that's delusional. I can't believe y'all.
Go ahead, man.
He was trying to do when he was in college.
I didn't think he was that great.
And when you despise somebody, you always stay on him.
I just didn't think he was that great, man.
I hope he get picked up by somebody and do something great so I can make you eat crow.
Look,
I'm waiting.
I want him to because I love him. I think he's a great kid.
Man, can you go on somewhere else? Go on.
Do you?
Let's talk about what's the next topic?
I do.
That's a segue to the next topic. WNBA. What's the next topic?
I can think he's a great kid without thinking he's a great player.
Man, I wish I had my accent because I sure will go to commercial right now.
So Shiloh Sanders, man, and we talked about his brother. So on the other hand, Shiloh is not getting a fair shake in people's eyes, right? Dylan Gabriel got to not start this last game, but actually got to be the second man to come in after Joe Flacco, and go through a 2-minute offense, and then Shiloh gets an opportunity in the third, and he does not get to go through a 2-minute offense. Corey, I know you feel like he's been as apples and oranges, and they're not giving the same share of reps. So, Corey, tell me what do you feel? How do you feel about what's going on and with the Browns organization, man?
So I watched that game, up until, and like I said, I'm trying my best to be fair here, open minded, with the kid, because like I say, he had a great first game when he played against Carolina. They put him in once again, third and fourth string at this point. As I watched the game, I realized, even from the first snap, he gets sacked. He ended up, not having a good performance, and I hate to go there and say that it was set up that way, but they just didn't. They didn't protect the dude. A lot of the performances that they just did a quarter ago didn't seem like it was happening that well. The routes weren't being ran that well. Guys were missing passes. I'm not making an excuse, but it just doesn't seem like it was set up properly. Don't seem like the plays were set up properly, and I don't know why. I don't know if this is to make a even keel with both quarterbacks, but I'm just not understanding why it looked so bad. Why it looked so bad yesterday. 41 yards of total offense, right?
When Shiloh was in,
yeah, 41 yards of total offense. You get Joe Flacco, 9 for 10, and then you had, I think, Dylan had a good performance after that first series. He came in and he had a good drive coming down the field, scored a touchdown. They're running the offense. Seemed like they're running it better. I'm leaning on this collusion thing, but I don't understand. I don't. I'm not saying that the kid, is not good. I'm not saying that he should start. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm just saying is it just doesn't make sense. It's not making a lot of sense when you watch the kid, and then he gets sacked 4 times.
I thought it was
5.
Okay, yeah,
5
times, and then he run backwards for 20-something yards. I mean, it's like, are y'all playing with me? And then he go on the sidelines, and he's sitting there trying to figure this thing out. But I'm at a loss, man. I'm at a loss. I'm trying not to make excuses for on either side, but it just didn't make sense. It did.
Let me ask you this: is some of that on Shiloh?
I get some of it. But if you're not getting a shot from the jump, that will that mess up your psyche trying to be a quarterback. Now we seen what he can do. We see what he can do. So you don't just, like I said, you don't go from throwing 2 touchdowns, 140 something yards, no turnovers, to getting sacked 5 times, almost 2 turnovers. You just don't flip like that. You don't. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, but if you want to put it on him, okay. I don't want to put it on him like that because I know what he's capable of doing. But if you can't help him, that backside was killing his butt. And they kept that dude in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's the preseason. So I mean, you going
yeah, you got to see who got to make the team. Right.
Yeah, right. OG.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what it really was.
Okay.
What it really was is that they saw what Shador could do in this first preseason game. Okay. They wanted to make sure, because the only thing people remember in Dylan Gable's first preseason game was that interception. So they gonna say, well, we're gonna make sure that they don't remember nothing bad about Dylan Gable. So we're gonna put him in there with some more compliment players and go put Shiloh in there and let him run for his life.
And in all fairness, the same lineman they had in there for Gabriel, they had in there for Shador.
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
How you gonna say that, G? Show me that. Come on, man.
I got the video. So I had to go back and watch it because people were arguing about it on Twitter. So I had to go back and watch it myself. And 72, 74, 62 were all in there, along with the other two players. They were.
Why was his backside getting tore up like that to get sacked 5 times?
So that's what I'm asking y'all. Is some of that on him? That's what I'm asking. Like
stepping up in the pocket.
Stepping up in the pocket, right? Yeah, stepping up in the pocket. And he was going backwards sometimes where he should have been going up to step up into the pocket.
Hey, you know how we got. I just don't get into politics.
I'm trying not to be biased. We love Sanders.
I'm finna tell you. You know how you got this guy that's sending these National Guard to different places. Now you gonna say you're gonna send them someplace else? Same kind of shit. Excuse my French.
And look, so
that's your answer.
Listen, but didn't Huntley come in with the same team that he was in there with?
Okay, so that lets us know right there. All right. Okay, if you want to put it on Shiloh, you can, but you gotta say this here. If you get sacked 5 times, my thing is this. Y'all remember on did y'all ever see the movie with the Burt Reynolds and Adam Sandler? What was that? Meme, when they were the Meme Machine.
Yeah.
And when they let him down, they just look. We're gonna teach him a lesson. You know, what if there is collusion here? You know, if you tell that offensive guard, hey, you know, just I know you're trying to make the roster or whatever, but if you say, hey, listen, you know, I need you to hold out,
give your job up to make another player look bad.
If you want to make this team, listen, man, I think you need to, you know.
But they got all of them got cut too.
So, I don't know if they did. I don't know if they got cut or not. But
they
you know,
yeah, like three of the 5 players that was out there got cut.
But imagine if there is collusion, right? Just let's play.
We all know there was collusion. Like we know there was collusion, and try not to, because there's no way Shador should have been a 5th round pick. We all know that, right? The collusion is there. We know that there is something going on, or something was going on for this to happen. We know that. I just want to talk about the game itself, though.
The game itself made no sense. Why is he the only one that played terrible?
Sometimes you have terrible games. What do you mean? He's had a good game, and
he's ever played like that.
He played that in Colorado sometimes.
No, wait, hold on.
He did
not not 41 total yards in 2 quarters.
But he only played a quarter and a half. Because
they took him out with and put Tyler in the game up. But
I mean,
okay.
We've watched this man run for his life in Colorado. Like he's had games. What game was that where it was horrible? They got blown out. What team?
Oregon? Was it Oregon?
I think they had like
one of them top tier teams.
Yeah, it was like they had like 40 yards, 50 yards. He couldn't. We was like, man, where's the offensive line at? Like we've seen him go through that. I don't think it's a.
Okay. I'll go even further with this. Then, if you want to go down this rabbit hole, then why keep him? Because he made the roster spot, right?
We don't know yet.
I thought they said that he made.
It's already come out.
Yeah, I thought he made a roster spot. Huh?
It came across on the bottom line. That's what I kept trying to tell you in that chat line.
Yeah, he made a roster spot.
Yeah.
Where does it say that at?
I have to take a screenshot for you to stand to. But when I was watching the baseball game on ABC, which is associated with ESPN, it's called the bottom line that he made the squad because we all been said they're gonna keep 4 quarterbacks.
They keeping 4. He made a roster spot. I'm just that's what I'm saying. If he played that bad, they would have did him. They would have did him a Shiloh. You know what I mean? Like he just but he made a spot. And I'm just trying to figure out, why keep him if he's doing good. He was shining in practice. Yeah, but if you're going with that, Jane, but if he been shining in practice, or if you know that if you put him behind the first team offense, he'll probably run it a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just confused with it all.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree with you. With some teams sometimes you just have a bad game, and I totally agree with you on that. Sometimes you can go out there and stink it up. I just feel like nobody else got sacked 5 times, and if it's just the reason because I didn't step up in the pocket, but I've been throwing dimes, I've been killing you in practice, I've been. It just didn't make sense to me.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I gave y'all the answer, man.
You gave it to me, and I'm with you. I like it, but it's still not.
So y'all, I had to see where because I'm looking at the game now. I'm looking at the ticker on the bottom. I ain't seen nothing say that he made it. So I'm just waiting to see that.
You looking at the replay, right?
Looking at what game?
Well, the replay is on, but underneath they talk about everybody that's going on the bottom.
Replay of what game?
This should do Sanders make a roster spot for Cleveland.
The
replay of what game, G?
The Cleveland game, Cleveland Rams.
That's not the game I said it was on. I said it was on today. It came across the bottom line during the League World Series.
Yeah. I understand that, but they tell all the information like when people get let go on the bottom. I mean, I hope he does. I just don't know how you. I mean, I hope he does. I don't know.
Hey.
Four quarterbacks, and then you got a quarterback coming back in week 8, who's throwing passes already.
All right, hey, the crew and you family out there, how many of y'all really and truly believe the statement that G just made? How many? How many of y'all truly, honestly believe the statement that he just made?
Corey, what did you just find? And I'm sorry, Corey, I never welcomed you home, man. Welcome, Katie's Greatest Chocolate Milk.
Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey, let me say this right quick. Okay, so when Dillon Gabriel played, Cleveland Browns against the Rams in preseason, offensive line composed of Jadrick Wills Jr., Michael Dunn, Ether Punkek, James Hudson III, and Garrett Wilson.
Who eat a punk cake?
Hold on.
Oh,
eat a punk cake.
Yeah. So when Shiloh Sanders played, I want to tell you, it's only 2 names that's the same.
What?
Only 2 names that's the same.
What we talking about, OG? My bad.
I guess I missed names.
Names. Okay.
I'm about to send you a picture of it, dog. I took a picture of it just to make sure I wasn't crazy.
So those guys that you're talking about, they get swapped out in and out, right? Those guys going in and out to play the position. Am I correct at that? Because one guy is just not sitting out there pushing and pulling. They swap them out, right? Tell me who was it was one of the guys you said that was cut. Was he one of the guys, or I don't know how many is that?
Yeah, all of them got cut, I think.
Yeah,
all of them got cut.
I think all of them got cut.
So what that show you? What that tell you?
Joker wasn't blocking like that.
But it's the same people that was playing for Gabriel though. So you telling me what you telling me like? Okay, they said, okay, well, Shador in here. I'm about to lose my job right along with Shador. They was fighting for their lives too.
So why they weren't blocking the same players on the Rams for Shador like they was blocking for Gabriel?
Who said they weren't?
It's evident he got sacked 5 times. So you can say all 5 of them sacks was on Shador.
No, I'm saying it could have been all several reasons. Maybe the wide receiver was covered. Maybe he doesn't get the ball. We never know until we get to all 22 what happened. Okay, I know. It could be several reasons why it happened. I don't think it was all on Shador. I think sometimes the man might have got beat. But I just sent y'all the picture of the people. the people in there with Gabriel and the people in there with Shador.
Do you have access to commercial?
To have what?
Do you have access to take us to commercial?
I need it, but I don't know what he have it labeled under.
That is not PlayStation, dog. That's just my my screen look great. That's not PlayStation.
We need to go to commercial and go to the next segment because these first two topics with this dude here. These first two topics with this dude here.
Yeah, I know, right? Goodness.
I'm just, hey man. Let's go to our next segment.
And then he gonna have the nerve to say, "I really hope he made the team."
I do. I really do.
How do you do? You do?
Yeah, I want Shador to make it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, I want him to be on another team because he probably ain't gonna never get a chance with Cleveland. Honestly,
Joe said that.
Yeah. Doesn't care about wonderful sponsor, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. A big shout out, Cooking Dad.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
That do look like PlayStation on your picture.
Hey man, I can't help him. I got a good TV in here. Hey, thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment. All right, OG. All right, man. Let's jump into the WNBA. OG, talk to me, bro.
Well, we're coming down to the wire, and how the standings have changed here over the last week or so. Of course, you still have the Minnesota Lynx, who are still holding on to that number one spot.
What are 29-7 or 29-8?
Yeah, 29-7 right here. Say you have you alls who y'all hang on to the game. Yeah, I would go to the game, but I was Atlanta Dream.
No, you wouldn't, because they trying to gouge those tickets, man.
Who is in second place, and they just beat the Liberty and the Lynx this past week with a 24-13 record. But lo and behold, who is in number 3?
Oh, Vegas.
Oh, Vegas, them pulled on up.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't Vegas that pulled up. God dang it, Angel. Angel,
you know their record is in the last 10 games?
10-0.
10-0 in the last 10 games. You know, and you're right about Adrian. You know, Adrian Wilson's average been in the last 10 games?
30 points.
29 points.
I would say 30 points. God damn.
So they are gelling right at the right time. Now, granted, Nafisa Kari, I'm not sure if she came back today or not.
She did.
She's been hurt. Breonna Stewart's been hurt. But without but the Lynx were able to maintain their number one spot.
Mm-hmm.
But the Liberty, without Breonna Stewart, has dropped down to number 5.
Mm-hmm.
But the surprise team that's in the number 8 spot right now, I'm not sure if they can hold on to it.
The new team,
and
right?
That is the expansion team.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas Valkyries are in number 8 right now. And I wish I was down there Wednesday, because on Wednesday night, I think it's 8 o'clock, the Aces come to town.
Ooh.
Which could be a pivotal game to try to maintain number 2. Because right now, the Dream are 1 game ahead of them.
What team was that where that girl got elbowed in the head and she got that big old knot on her head?
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Y'all didn't see that? It was like 2 days ago.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
So right now, the top 8 are the Lynx, the Dream, the Aces, Mercury in 4, the Liberty in 5, the Fever in 6, the Storm in 7, and the Valkyries in 8. As it stands right now. Most of them got about between 6 and 8 games left. I'm not sure why some teams got 8 games left, but majority of them got 6 games left.
That's Connecticut's 5th foul.
Okay. Before this season is over with. And the championship series this year, because that travesty last year, is going 7 games instead of 5.
So how many games left in the regular season?
Like I said, between some teams got 6 games, some teams got 7 to 8 games. I'm not sure how they got off Keeler like that. But yeah, that's how many games. And in some of these positions, it's gonna come down to the wire. I think the Lynx are probably gonna maybe maintain their lead because the Dream right now is 5.5 games back, and the Aces are 6 games back behind the Lynx. So you on mute.
I just sent it to our group. I don't know who the girl is, but I think she played for the Mystics, maybe.
They said Kiki. Oh yeah, she got a knot. Oh man.
I was saying,
Iron or something.
I'm still trying to figure out who caught her with the elbow, but
the girl who swiped down.
Okay, and then her teammate looked at her like, "Ooh,
yeah."
Wow. Corey said it on the text with a big old she got a big old knot on her head. Man,
yeah, that's a big old pimple, but only that ain't bust.
So that was it. Are the Mystics in a chance? No, they ain't in it.
They're number 4, I believe it is, in the East.
But in the overall ranking, they number 10.
Number 10, yeah. So they out of it
overall.
right now.
Okay.
Only the top 8 make it.
Yeah. So, and I think they're 2 games behind the Golden State.
Who is that?
The Mystics, because I think they're 17 and 19, something like that.
They are Mystics are 16 and 22.
16 and 22.
So let me ask you.
The Sparks are in 9th place, right behind the Valkyries.
It's 17, 19. Who's somebody?
Yeah, they're 17 and 18.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay.
What team has made the best turnaround this season?
I don't know if you see it as a turnaround, but it's shocking that the expansion team is potentially in the playoffs.
Yeah. So you want to give Atlanta the nod for the best?
That didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, it sure ain't. Yeah, he went a whole nother direction. But so Atlanta don't get, because this time last year,
y'all made the playoffs.
Yeah, but we didn't have no 27 wins. I think we had 15 wins last year,
and we won number 1.
You ain't number 1 now.
In our division, we are.
No, I don't look at division. I'm looking at the playoff ranking.
What I'm saying is we're 10 games. We're over 10 games ahead of ourselves from a season last year.
They having a great season. I said that.
Okay. Yeah.
I said that when I started talking about number 2. I gave them their props.
Keep it real.
And they did have some. I mean, they had some additions. They got some people that's playing great over there. My girl, Pow. But Elisa Gray is the one that's really playing good for them, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she's playing outstanding. She's at that all-star level, but they have her in MVP talk.
So let me ask you also, with Brittany going there, did you give her any credit for changing
they give them another big person.
Yeah.
Hey, remember they got another young lady that's also playing well. And she actually the other night when I watched her play, I mean, she was playing bully ball. I can't remember her name, but she was truly downright playing bully ball.
And I also say, was it Phoenix that wiped their whole team out and got another squad? That did that fire sale and got rid of everybody. Was it Phoenix? Or was
it's Phoenix?
Yeah. So and Phoenix's number are they 5? What is Phoenix right now?
Phoenix number 6.
Okay.
6.
They overall 6.
No, they're number 5. They're number 5.
No, Liberty number 5.
So Phoenix,
Mercury It's number 4.
Number 4. Okay, because they one game up or half a game up.
So that's pretty decent too. That's pretty bad.
That's not the team that got rid of their squad.
Yeah, everybody.
So what was
Connecticut? It was Connecticut.
It was Connecticut or Phoenix?
But it was probably both of them then because
the what's her name? The young lady that played for the Fever just went to the Phoenix also because her mate is there.
Her mate, yeah, her wife or whatever.
Both of them played for Connecticut last year.
Right, but Phoenix got rid of Brittany Griner, Diana retired. Skylar Diggins left and went to, I think, the Vegas Aces, right?
No. Skylar Diggins still at Seattle.
Yeah, she was Seattle.
Well, she left there and went to Seattle. She wasn't
on that. She wasn't on that squad with Diana Taurasi.
But I'm telling you, it's Connecticut that broke up the team.
She wasn't there because remember they got to fighting.
Skylar Diggins?
Yeah, and Diana Taurasi. They got to fighting. They didn't like each other.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Diggins, but I don't remember her. She's always been with Seattle, right? The Storm.
Let me look at all the places. Yeah, because they had got into it. Let me make sure.
Were there 2 teams that did a fire sale and got rid of everybody?
I thought it was mainly Connecticut. Because I know Phoenix did lose some players, but they brought other players in.
Yeah,
to fill those holes.
Just go with those 3 that you just said with Diana, Brittany, and what was the third?
She was with Phoenix.
Who was with Phoenix?
Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins was with Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Brianna Jones is the other big I was talking about for the Dream.
Uh-huh. Let's see here. Let's see. Skylar Diggins. Seattle Storm. Let's see here. Phoenix. I apologize, everybody. We're trying to back up all our.
I'm trying to back up our barbershop talk over here.
Right. Okay, so she played with the Phoenix Mercury from 20 to 23. Okay, so she was on that squad.
Yeah, they got into it on the sideline. Her and Diana did.
Well, anyway, so I take it both of y'all going with the Dream this year. The Dream think they can take it all.
Yeah,
I think they're the only team I think that has beat the Lynx twice this year.
Oh,
have they?
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like right now is how the Aces have found some fire these last 10 games, and that's how when you go. Yeah, when you find the
continuity come together right at the same time,
at the right time. That's the only thing I'm scared of.
Beginning of the season, boy. Ooh-wee.
So let me tell you, I found myself watching, Aces game other day, and let me tell you what I don't like. Bam Adebayo is sitting on the side with about 4 NBA players, and they cheering like some girls over there. You know what I mean? And but they're talking like coaches. Don't let him back you down or spin. It's like, is that cheating? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, sit down. It's like they talking them through a win.
How that cheating? I mean, if a normal person on the sideline said the same thing, would it be cheating? Just because the NBA players are cheating?
No, because I sure be trying to tell them what to do too, man. So
because I'm like that. It's like they lost the focus for a second. Bam is her biggest cheerleader right now, and then I'm going, it ain't just him. Look at him. I see the 3 other players. Back there they watching the game. I know they in Vegas having a good time, but it's like, come on, man. I understand. I get it. It's like, hey man, come with me to see my girl play.
Hey, you remember how you said you made this statement during the NBA?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody come to see them play, man. Ain't no celebrity.
I did, but that's her man. That's her man. So he so he got to be there. I think that's her man. Is that not her man?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say because he had a whole lot invested if he won. But
yeah.
Listen, before we transition and move on somewhere, I got to give some kudos to somebody.
Okay.
I want to throw a shout out to the North Carolina Central.
Oh, yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna let you slip with that. I was not gonna let you get off this show and slip with that.
Listen to me, man. Them boys came to play some football. I sat there and watched as a fan, but you know, I'm a band guy first, you know, at Southern, whatever. And I'm gonna apologize to y'all because I did invite y'all. You know, the Little John guys give me head because I did. But when we sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, Kanisha, you know, we got tickets last, and we get down there, and it started off great. It started off like it was going to be a good football game, and then all of a sudden they showed up like, "Hey, we finna stop playing with y'all." And I've never seen them play before, but I have now. You know,
they won the Celebration Bowl. What they beat Jackson State the following year after State did.
Let me tell you what was weird though, OG. They got a white quarterback over there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, hey, listen,
He was slinging that thing.
I thought it was cheating. You know, don't bring white quarterback here. This MEAC swag. You know.
Wait a minute. Don't do that.
Hey, y'all quarterback transfer from Jackson.
You need to go back to Jackson.
And your running back, you just said that when you ran that 69-yard touchdown.
True, he running back. He ended up getting away from it. It's good run.
He transferred the running back transferred from LSU.
We've been getting a bunch of their reject players. You know, that's kind of a thing that happens. I ain't gonna say reject, the guys that don't make the squad. They always came down to Southern. I've seen that before. Hey. But when I saw it, I said, "Is that a white guy?" His pedigree was a little different.
Hey, that's why the NBAC has dominated the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah. They celebrated all right.
Why have they said? Because they
I think right now, if you do the MEAC versus SWAC,
man. Yeah, it's the pounding league.
We just don't win those games. I don't know why. Like, 100 black men, okay, we win those, but I don't know since that MEAC SWAC challenge, I just don't. At first, I thought that we brought in.
You're not saying because they got a white quarterback, y'all losing. That's not what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying it was just unfair. He was good.
Hey, you know something? You know who won the MAC last year, don't you?
Who?
South Carolina State.
Did you? Which I ain't got no white quarterback.
I'm saying that same quarterback was there last year.
No, okay. And y'all beat them?
Yes, sir.
Well, he been practicing. Hey man, he was good, man. I was like, look, he was pretty good. That's what
how much he throw for?
A lot. A lot. After a while, it was just, they were throwing it up, go get it. Throwing it up, go get it. All right, this man throwing bombs. So, and then when you find yourself, talking to people. I'm like, hey, are they out there playing? What's going on? 14 point. Next thing you know, we were down 31, and they called the dogs off.
Oh boy!
But good game, good game. Like I said, we still hadn't won a MEAC championship game yet, or any MEAC SWAC hadn't won against the MEAC in some years now, and it's terrible.
Y'all won 2 years ago. 2 years ago, State beat State. We was at that game.
But I don't think Jackson State won, did they? They did. Okay.
They beat the first of us. I ain't gonna lie.
For them Deion Sanders rejects, the ones that didn't go to Colorado.
Yeah. They beat us that year.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that y'all won.
And see, they had revenge because we had beat them the previous year in the Celebration Bowl when Deion was there.
Yeah, y'all whooped them.
Yeah, so they had a revenge factor going on there. Boy, did they do the revenge on us?
I don't know why I thought y'all won that game, but okay. That's what's up.
No, we were sitting there getting beat down and hot and miserable.
It wasn't even close.
No.
Hey,
you had to put all that in there now. I said we got beat. You had to make the additional comment.
Wasn't even close.
Hey, them bad boys so mad at that coach over there, boy. They was like, he gotta go.
That was Buddy Pugh. That was Buddy Pugh last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that was y'all talking about that. I love Buddy Pugh, but it's time.
It's time.
It's time to pass them by. It's time to
pass them up.
Yeah, hang him up. Let somebody else come in there and do it, man. Let somebody else come in there and do it.
So let me ask y'all. Are we going? Does anybody else have? I think last Sunday, I had my subject. Are we still doing this? Who got some?
Mine was the WNBA. We just talked about.
That's what it was. Okay.
And Shador.
Okay.
Mine was Shiloh. What you got?
So that's what we doing. That's how this works. We talk about it first. I thought we just go off the cuff and then just ask some questions. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Well, your question then.
I thought I didn't have one, but I thought it was somebody else's time.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
We need a production meeting.
Okay, I got one. I got a controversial one then, real quick. Because and this was James LeJohn. He brought it to my attention. He told me, he said, he's now cheering for Paige Buchers, as opposed to Caitlin Clark, which we know who's been out, at 13 games now, maybe. But it's Paige Buchers, the new hot for the WNBA. Question.
Who you asking that to?
I'm just saying that can she be the new hot girl, new it girl?
Did you not just hear what I said a few minutes ago?
I heard what you said, man. I didn't know about your girl. What I'm saying.
And Asia Wilson average.
I'm just listen, but nobody talking about it but us.
Do you want me to ask? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going. I could answer that question, but I'm not going to do it.
All right, James, Lil John. Is this the new? Who's the it girl in the WNBA right now?
I just told you.
I guess they're saying honestly that Paige Buchers is having a better beginning of their career than Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark had more hype, but Paige
Buchers
is putting up better numbers right now,
right,
compared to what Caitlin Clark did, and I think that's what they're going off right now. Teams not winning though, does that play a factor in it? Should the wins be a factor in it as well?
Is Dallas not winning?
No.
So okay. Okay. All right. Now here we go. Just real quick. So this going back to last year when with the double situation and not winning, but we were giving ups, to the double situation with who?
Call names. I'm be talking about who?
Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? We were giving you gave a lot of props to the double last year.
Yeah, because y'all wasn't gonna give it none.
Okay, but she putting up 44 points and some most stuff. I mean, is it the same? Like I said, G just said they're not winning though. They last. They dead last right now. Oh. Oh man.
Ain't not to change the subject, Corey, but
go ahead. You change
on your stats on that guy. He had some decent stats, but not as bad as you thought it would.
Who that?
The quarterback for Central. He was 19 of 24 for 183 yards and 1 touchdown.
I'm just saying he was throwing. He was just throwing. That's
forget this though. This is y'all problem.
What?
The running back
for them
had 15 carries for 174 yards.
Hey man, I didn't know if they were throwing it to him. Listen to me, man. So let's keep it a buck, man. Especially in the swag. The guys don't throw.
Were you drunk watching the game?
No. I'm just saying what they did. He was throwing accuracy, like you said. You just saw what he was throwing for. I wasn't drunk.
He only missed what, 5 passes?
He was throwing it, and then they had a lot of red zone plays. You know what I'm saying? They a lot of red zone. So you throw a lot in the red zone. Like you said, you let somebody run it down and then
this man had 1 touchdown, dog.
I'm just saying he was throwing. I ain't saying he was throwing touchdown, he was throwing receptions. That's all you need, receptions,
You ain't say nothing about the man who ran for 173 yards, though. You brought up the man who threw for 180 yards.
I brought him up because he was white. I just say he because he was doing well amongst a litany of brothers This man throwing completions. You know what I'm saying? Throwing air balls, they throwing jump balls and they catching the stuff for him. So
Well, I thought you was out there playing against Tom Brady out there. The way you was making it sound like, man.
I mean, for a SWAT game, come on now. It ain't like you watching, Ohio State and all that. For a SWAT game, you throw 150. That's really not bad considering how slow the game is and how that's not bad.
That quarterback that played against South Carolina State when we win, he was throwing that ball for Jackson
State.
Yeah,
I don't even know if he's playing anymore.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I mean, I don't know. Let me say, I don't know if he is or not.
Right.
Okay. Anything else, fellas?
My son want me to make some tacos for him.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. What you gonna put in the tacos?
Honestly, he likes some plain Jane, so I do the taco mix. Either he want the chicken or he gonna want, but
ground turkey or y'all put beef in it?
No, I'm doing chicken.
Oh, doing chicken. Okay. He just had one. That's it. You didn't get nothing else.
Yeah. No, I ain't got one taco or one, one chicken taco, but he
one meat.
One meat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all. And then he can, he either likes to swap it out with cheese and he'll put it on some nachos or he'll wrap it up and whatever. He do the lettuce and tomato himself. Whatever.
Okay. Lettuce, tomatoes, onions,
refried beans.
Refried beans on a taco?
I put a small layer of refried beans on it, and then I'll let him do all the other little stuff. But yeah, you never do that.
Did y'all see the last statement that James Littlejohn said?
What he said? I'm Team Paige.
He said,
"Look, not the it girl. Got to go with Asia."
He said, "Look at your phone too."
Look at my phone.
He said he got a text message.
Diana Taurasi and Skylar Diggins Smith played together for the Phoenix Mercury from 2020 to 2022. So you were right, G.
Okay. Okay. Hey, man. Great show. Episode 10 in the books, baby. Hey, what a great show, man. Let me just put this disclaimer out there, y'all. I like Shiloh Sanders, and I really.
Hey man, let's go, man. Hey man, go. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. We're not doing that with you, man. Yeah.
I wish I had. I don't have to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, let's go, man. We're not gonna let you do that.
I was just trying to give y'all a different view, man. I don't know why y'all hating on me like that, man. My dog, James Littlejohn, thanks for being first in the barbershop chair once again. My dad, Larry Wright. My cousin, Phil Harris. NF Skull, I did see you out there. My dog, Rodney Littlejohn. My homeboy, Quest. Stuntman 1. Hey, Stunt Room Entertainment, man. Thank you for jumping on, big dog. I said Phil Harris. Anybody else that may have been out there, my people over at the job site, man. All of you all, Brianna, Dorothy, Alicia, Miss Parks. Yep. Huh? Joy, Val, and Chris. Yes, thank y'all for rocking with us. I still ain't seen y'all hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Come on over there, man. Hit that subscribe button. And don't come by yourself. Bring somebody else when y'all come watch us, man. All right? I know y'all can hear us on all the podcast platforms, but y'all can see us on YouTube. So come on over to YouTube, man. We do this live every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 o'clock. We will be going to 7:30s on Sundays starting September 7th.
7:30 on Sundays.
On Sundays at 7:30. All right. Hey man, we love y'all. My dog Martin, right? Make sure y'all check his wife out. Chris, this podcast every Tuesday on all your podcast platforms. Go ahead, OG.
Hey, one thing, just want to say congratulations to Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy Fleetwood won his first PGA championship today and became a FedEx champion and won $10 million.
Hold up.
His first win on the tour.
On the tour, and he won $10 million?
10 today.
So look, so on 92.9 the game, it was what's the guy named the tight end? He said if Tommy Fleetwood win, I'm cutting all my hair off. So I wonder if he gonna cut all his hair off. Because Tommy Fleetwood was like a 10-1 odds or something like that, something crazy.
He had been there so many times
And never
and
won.
couldn't pull that chain to win it.
I hope that
164 starts.
Wow.
And he won his first PGA Tour at East Lake, the Tour Championship, 10 mil.
Wow. And shout out to my other daughter, man, Campbell. She was actually at the event one of those days. So she got to go up there and be live while they were playing, man. So
who is this? Who the daughter?
yeah, so this is Kennedy's best friend. One of her
Oh, hey, man.
Yeah, we call her other daughter.
But that's Rod and Tyler were there Saturday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. I will appreciate y'all, man. Remember to keep your head on the swivel and keep God first. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, man. We are out. Peace. And we'll know about all these roster cuts, man. We will know our teams on Wednesday. All right. And we will be doing our predictions next Sunday. Fantasy football. Come join us. I think. God. I don't know how to get a day started out. I'm struggling.
OG, you want to join our league, man?
I'm supposed to join your league, ain't
it? You know, you in the league. Don't say you join it. Yeah, you in.